Hi.
Hello.
Yes, good morning. Hi, Koki. Happy
Yeah,
Monday. I'm so
happy
glad to have
Monday.
a lesson with you again. How are
Mm.
you? How have you
Uh,
been? Happy New
yeah.
Year.
Happy
Wow.
New Year. Yeah, Happy New Year.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm doing good. Yes.
Wow, that's good to know. All right, Koki, we're going to start the lesson. I can
Uh,
see here you chose daily news, and the title is Why Do Why do heat breaks rise in Taiwan's winter? Is that correct?
yeah, that's correct.
Okay, now we're moving on to the words and phrases, and let's have the first word. I'll play the audio now.
Yeah.
correlate,
Correlate.
All right, let's read the sample sentence. These two variables clearly correlate with each other.
These two variables clearly correlate with each other.
Right? Kogi, do you want to make a sentence using this word?
Let me skip it.
Okay, let's have the next one. Okay, there you go.
deficiency,
Deficiency.
A deficiency in iron can lead to health problems.
A deficiency in iron can lead to health problems.
Right?
vulnerable,
Vulnerable.
Children are particularly vulnerable to the flu.
Children are particularly vulnerable to the flu.
asymptomatic,
Asym- asymptomatic.
Right? Let's read it again together. Asymptomatic.
Asymptomatic.
Mhm. He tested positive for the virus but remained asymptomatic.
He tested positive for the virus but remained asymptomatic.
Okay, let's have the last word.
mitigate,
Mitigate.
Okay, the new policy aims to mitigate environmental damage.
The new policy aims to mitigate environmental damage.
Okay, great. Koki, do you have any questions about the words and phrases?
Hmm, everything is clear. Thank you.
Okay, now I will read the questions for you to answer later. So, number one, when do hip fractures increase sharply in Taiwan? When do hip fractures increase sharply in Taiwan? Number two, why do deficiencies in vitamin D occur more often during winter, according to the article? Why do deficiencies in vitamin D occur more often during winter, according to the article? Number three, what signs can signal bone loss before a serious fracture happens? What signs can signal bone loss before a serious fracture happens? Okay, now we're going to listen to the audio. Kogi, do you prefer US, the UK, or the Canadian one?
I prefer the US.
Okay, I'll play the US
Why do
audio.
hip
It says,
breaks rise in Taiwan's winter? Taiwan is facing a growing health issue in the winter season, where hip fractures increase sharply from January to March, which are the highest rates of the year, and show a 20% rise compared to summer. This trend correlates with cold air masses that bring more deaths and injuries. The nation is moving into a super-age society, and this makes the problem even worse. Sunlight has an important role in keeping bones healthy, because around 80% of vitamin D is produced from the sun. During winter, the days are shorter, and the weather is often wet and cold, which leads to deficiencies in vitamin D. These deficiencies make bones weaker and increase the risks of fractures, particularly among older adults who are vulnerable since 1 in 7 of them has osteoporosis, and women face a higher risk. By 2025, more than 20% of the population will be 65 years old or older. Osteoporosis often stays hidden in its early stages, as it is asymptomatic until problems appear. Signs include hunching, back pain, or a height loss of 2 centimeters within 2 years, which can signal bone loss. These indicators help spot the condition before a serious fracture happens. To mitigate these risks, people need more than just calcium. It is essential to have vitamin D, exercise, and healthy habits. Regular checks for bone health are recommended for certain age groups. Building strong bones should begin early in life rather than after an injury.
hmm. Okay, now I will read the questions. Are you ready now?
Let me listen again, please.
Yeah, sure. I'll play it one more time.
Why do hip breaks rise in Taiwan's winter? Taiwan is facing a growing health issue in the winter season, where hip fractures increase sharply from January to March, which are the highest rates of the year, and show a 20% rise compared to summer. This trend correlates with cold air masses that bring more deaths and injuries. The nation is moving into a super-age society, and this makes the problem even worse. Sunlight has an important role in keeping bones healthy, because around 80% of vitamin D is produced from the sun. During winter, the days are shorter, and the weather is often wet and cold, which leads to deficiencies in vitamin D. These deficiencies make bones weaker and increase the risks of fractures, particularly among older adults who are vulnerable since 1 in 7 of them has osteoporosis, and women face a higher risk. By 2025, more than 20% of the population will be 65 years old or older. Osteoporosis often stays hidden in its early stages, as it is asymptomatic until problems appear. Signs include hunching, back pain, or a height loss of 2 centimeters within 2 years, which can signal bone loss. These indicators help spot the condition before a serious fracture happens. To mitigate these risks, people need more than just calcium. It is essential to have vitamin D, exercise, and healthy habits. Regular checks for bone health are recommended for certain age groups. Building strong bones should begin early in life rather than after an injury.
Right, now I will read the question. Number one, what do hip fractures increase sharply in Taiwan?
From January to March.
Very good, that is correct. Number two, so why do deficiencies in vitamin D occur more often during winter according to the article?
Because during the winter, the days are shorter and the weather is often wet and cold, which leads to deficiencies in vitamin D.
Yes, well done for that. The last question, what signs can signal bone loss before a serious fracture happens?
Signs include hunching, back pain, or height loss of 2 centimeters within 2 years can signal bone loss.
Well done. Now, Koki, will move on to the next part. And can you please read out the article? Thank you.
Yeah. Why do hip breaks rise in Taiwan's winter? Taiwan is facing a growing health issue in the winter season, where hip fractures increase sharply from January to March, which are the highest rates of the year, and show a 20% rise compared to summer. This trend correlates with cold air masses that bring more death and injuries. The nation is moving into a super age society, and this makes the problem even worse. Sunlight has important role in keeping bones healthy because around 80% of vitamin D is produced from the sun. During winter, the days are shorter and the weather is often wet and cold, which leads to deficiencies in vitamin D. These deficiencies make bones weaker and increase the risk of fractures, particularly among older adults who are vulnerable since 1 in 7 of them has oste- osteoporosis. And women face a higher risk. By 2025, more than 20% of the population will be 65 years old or older. Osteoporosis often stays hidden in its early stages, as it is asymptomatic until problems appear. Signs include hunching, back pain, or height loss of 2 centimeters within 2 years, which can signal bone loss. These indicators help spot the condition before a serious fracture happens. To mitigate these risks, people need more than just calcium. It is essential to have vitamin C, exercise, and healthy habits. Regular checks for bone health are recommended for certain age groups. Building strong bones should begin early in life rather than after an injury.
Very good. As I listen to you pronounce the words well, Koki, let's move on to the discussion part, okay? So please share your thoughts and ideas about the question. So, number one, do you think focusing on sunlight is the best way to improve bone health, and why or why not?
Bone health. I'm not sure because we are told, especially in Japan, we are told that taking calcium is the best way to make bone stronger, you know. So drinking milk and eating some fish and yeah, taking calcium in various ways is very important for us to take calcium. So we are told that. So I'm not sure. Actually, sunlight has a great role on improving bone health. But yeah, maybe that is true. So
Yes, yes.
yeah. And I heard sunlight is more important to uh, improve the mental health. Mm. So, in North American countries like Canada or North America, uh, states which are on the northern part of the U.S. have the how can I say cloudy and in winter they have um how can I say cloudy and cold and the weather like this article mentioned, you know, so they if if I move to such countries, I should take a supplement of
D.
vitamin D, yeah, because they are very important for our mental health.
Yes, indeed. I think during this this kind of country,
Mm,
uh, it's right, winter are maybe longer, right?
yeah, yeah.
So you cannot get enough of maybe the rays of the sun is important for us. But
Mm,
now, yeah, yes, according to this article, right? So building strong bonds should begin early life, right?
mm,
After an injury, because there's a lot of people, right? Their habit, they will take supplements when they notice something is wrong with their body.
mm, mm, mm,
Yeah, when they had a checkup, they usually have a checkup. I mean, so the doctor recommend, oh, you have like bone
mm, mm.
osteoporosis. So what about you?
Supplement.
Do you take supplement? Yeah, I heard winter. It's winter in Japan, right?
Yeah,
So
it's winter.
cold,
We
right?
it's winter, and it's 2 degrees Celsius for now.
Mm.
But we have uh yeah shorter daylight of course and shorter daytime compared to summer of course. But mm, we have maybe enough sunlight as well. Mm, so no, the situation is not so serious. Mm,
Right.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So and I don't take any medicine or any supplement for vitamin D. But maybe that take uh effects if I try. Yeah, but I have never tried.
Yes. Okay. But if it's bright and sunny outside, do you usually go for a walk in the morning before the
Uh,
sunlight? Yeah, let's
so
see.
I have a dog, so I need to
Oh, that's
walk
great.
my dog in the morning and evening. So yeah, I can expose myself to sunlight
Mm.
in the morning.
Yeah, that's wonderful, right?
Mm.
Yeah, I think when you have a dog, you really have to maybe responsibility to take care of your
Yeah.
dog. You don't have a choice because your dog is waiting
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
for you to go outside. Wow. And how long have maybe how old is your dog now?
My dog is about 3 years old.
Oh, so adorable.
Yeah, very
Wow.
adorable.
All
Mm.
right. Okay, I will send you now this answer for the question number one. Do you want to read it or you can check it after the class?
I'll check it later.
Okay, so number two, do you change your daily habits to stay healthy during the winter season? And can you please tell me the details?
Okay, daily habits to stay healthy. No, I don't. I don't change my daily habits to stay healthy. Because I've never thought seriously about my behavior in my schedule in winter seasons. Because I have the work in daytime and I have a work, yeah. So from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I have the work and there is no room to change my daily routine, daily habits. Uh, before work and after work.
Yes,
So,
I totally understand.
mm,
Yes, it is. But do you think you have a healthy lifestyle? Right? I think our habit when we were younger, it really have a significant impact when we grow
mm,
old, right? So, what about during your day off?
day off.
Like exercise?
I don't do exercise actually.
Okay.
Yeah, um, for my health. Maybe I don't do anything for my health.
Yes, I think a lot of people. Sometimes we tend to overlook our health because we are so busy, right?
Mm,
And I can relate to you. Even me, even I'm a mom, I have a lot of things to do. But maybe, have you been thinking, does it cross your mind to do some achievable exercise like 5 minutes
oh yeah, yeah.
exercise,
Mm.
stretching, maybe in the morning? Yes.
Yeah. During COVID-19 situation, I exercised in my room with
Oh, okay, wow.
yeah. So Nintendo provides such a how can I say game to exercise.
Ah, yeah, yeah.
So yeah, I exercised in my room, but my how can I say the family who lived underneath criticized me, reported me to the management
Oh,
company.
really?
Yeah,
Really? They reported
because
you
yeah,
because
yeah,
of the
yeah.
noise?
Yes, yeah, true, true.
Oh, yeah. That's also one thing, right?
Yeah,
Maybe feel a little hesitant
yeah.
to exercise. Right. Yeah, I can. Now, I in the morning, if I have time, I do 5 minutes exercise.
Oh,
I was this
great.
stretching,
Uh-huh.
this to for the lymphatic system, right? So it's
Mm-mm-mm.
short, just 5 minutes. But sometimes I procrastinate, like I feel lazy, and I'm changing that habit, procrastination. I delay
Mm-mm.
doing some things that are important. All right, I will send you now, Koki, the sample answer. All right, there you go. Number three, what is your favorite type of outdoor exercise? What about this one? Are you are you introvert or an extrovert person, Koki?
I'm introvert person.
Oh,
Yeah, an indoor person.
yes.
Oh, exercise. In terms of exercise, I prefer. I like playing. How can I say? Sports with balls. You know, like football
Okay.
and
Soccer,
soccer,
volleyball.
football, baseball, and tennis. Yeah, I like that. I'm lazy. I'm so lazy. Too lazy to go to the place to do such a sport. You know,
Yes.
yeah, that requires a very large field, and
Oh,
sometimes I need to reserve the field court
oh,
for the sport. So yeah, that would be the great hurdle for me.
yes. I understand.
Mm.
You have to put time and effort to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think sometimes our biggest enemy is ourselves. See, yeah, in my situation,
Mm-hmm.
I really have to do it, but maybe there's something you don't have the fuel to do it,
Yeah, true.
right? Yeah, same here as well. I know that need to do something, but this year,
mm,
is this one habit that you want to change, right? Because I'm also an introvert, I want to isolate myself in the room.
mm.
Yes, I'm really introvert, but do you want to change this habit this year? What are your goals
Uh,
this year for you?
let me see.
Yes, for your exercise.
Uh, I wanna change my how can I say daily mm, schedule more, not too more. How can I say morning style? You know,
Oh, yes.
yeah. Um, this so taking English class in the morning is one of the steps. You know, before last year I took so mainly last year I took classes after my work in the evening.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, to make my life healthier. Uh, yeah, I try to take lessons in the morning and move. How can I say pull forward the schedule, every schedule. Oh, sorry. Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I don't know what
I'm sorry.
happened.
My internet connection is died
Oh, it's
a little
okay,
bit.
right?
Yeah.
Yes, that's great, right? You try to change your schedule, and I believe just one step at a time, right? Small
Mm.
actions lead
Yeah.
to bigger action. At
Mm-hmm.
least now, right? So, what time do you usually wake up in the morning?
In the morning, my dog makes me awake
Oh,
at
that's perfect.
six
That's
six
why
thirty 6:30.
6:30 a.m.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mm.
Wow, you don't need an alarm. I think our responsibility wakes us up in the morning. It's
Yeah.
easier. Yes, okay. I will send you now this answer. You can check it after the class for your
Mm-hmm.
reference. And number four, which should government prioritize? Building more exercise facilities or providing free health checkups? Yes, and why?
Mm. I guess providing free health checkups is more important because building if the government build more exercise even if they build more exercise facilities, the person like me then doesn't go there to exercise. So, but first, if I can find out some bad points in my body, that more inspires me to exercise for
Wow.
improving my health conditions. So, how can I say, make citizens realize the the circumstance of their bodies is where the comes first.
Yeah,
Mm,
this is true. Right?
mm.
Health is wealth.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
cannot
yeah.
do anything if our
Mm-hmm.
body deteriorate. So early detection is really important,
Yeah,
right?
already
So if we
detection.
know the our health condition, we have an awareness.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah,
We can have maybe discipline to change something, right? Great. But when was the last time you had a checkup, Kofi?
yeah.
I heard every year, right, in Japan.
Every year.
Yeah.
Maybe so that depends on the companies or so the situation of the work style. So if in my case, I work for a company that provides annual medical health checkup. So yeah, I
Wow.
take medical health checkups annually. Mm, but that is not
I
mandatory,
see.
but I try to take it every year.
Very nice, right? A lot of people they're scared because they don't want
Mm.
to see, yeah, what is wrong with their body, and this is really not good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So early detection is the best. So like I said.
Very yes. Okay, and this is the sample answer. Number five. Do you think it's easy for people to notice small changes in their height or posture? Yeah.
Oh, people do this bullshit. I don't think so.
Mm,
But if there is opportunity to take health checkups, they can notice small changes. But that is such subtle changes, or I can say, mm, sometimes mistake.
ah, see.
Yeah, especially height, in terms of height. So the how can I say, the check, mm, the way to check the height is very manual. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that have some errors in the way, in the process of checking the height, you know. So I'm not sure that that is a significant change or an important change or not.
Yes,
Mm.
same here, right? So maybe if you have to dig deeper to have a better understanding about
Mm-hmm.
the the connection between height or closer. Maybe if we have a little time. Thank you so much,
Mm-hmm.
Loki. I really enjoy our discussion. I
Yeah.
will send you the
Thank
sample
you.
answer.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Have a good
Bye. Take
day.
care.